In the midst of doomsday AI leaks and brand new day rumors dropping daily, it's hard to tell what's real anymore regarding comic book films. However, a recent discovery from The Amazing Spider-Man 2 gives us our first look at something real created for the deleted post-credits scene. While you may remember The Amazing Spider-Man 2 featuring the teaser for Days of Future Past as its supposed post-credits scene and a Sinister Six weapons teaser during the credits, there was actually a proper post-credits scene meant to be included. I remember hearing about this back in the day, and there is concept art available for it, but just in case you didn't know, the planned post-credit scene for TASM 2 would have included the gentleman walking into special projects, and we see Norman Osborn's head in a cryo chamber. The gentleman says, "Wake up, old friend," and the scene ends, setting up Norman Osborn for the Sinister Six and the main villain of The Amazing Spider-Man 3. If you notice too, the head is behind Section 3, which I suppose is to be intentional. I've always thought this was a stupid idea, and I'm glad that this scene was ultimately cut from the film. However, the reason I'm talking about this specific scene now is because an actual head prop created for the scene has been discovered. Crediting user 1610 Spidey, this prop was available for sale in a Facebook group that I can't seem to get the link working for, but it does show that it was sold on propstore.com recently, and I would have never expected to see something like this. The post-credit scene is infamous if you followed the films for a long time, and to think they created something like this is crazy to believe, and it's always interesting to discover new things from these films, especially with how much was cut from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm glad that this scene was never included. I do believe Norman would have been brought back in the franchise, whether he faked his death like in some adaptions or they did something crazy like this. But for my personal direction for Norman's story in TASM, I would have made the gentleman the real Norman Osborn, hiding in the shadows pulling strings, and the one we see in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 would have been the chameleon, because making this mysterious character we speculated on for 2 years a D-list Spider-Man character nobody heard of is a bit disappointing. So let me know what you all think. Would you have liked to see the scene included in the film, and would you have bought this prop? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, follow my social medias, hit that like button, and I will see you guys again in my next video.